Grand Rising, my divine babies. I definitely have a message. It's been pondering on me for like 3 days, but I'm telling you, I really felt like I needed to put this message out. I want to place protection over this message from all negative energy, all negative entities, all negative feelings, all negative thoughts, any hexes, curses, or binding spells. I call on you, Most High. I place protection on me while I deliver this message. Ashe. Now, when I say, if y'all getting any follows from any other different accounts other than that, please pay attention to my @name. I will never reach out for you, right? Reach out to you. I will never ask you for a reading and all of that. I have a website and everything, so you don't have to do any of that with me. Like that, them are all scammers, so please do not get scammed. Okay, energy flow does not work like that. All right. So the top zodiac signs that came to my mind is Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, energy, Gemini, Pisces. Gemini and Pisces, Gemini and Pisces. Heavy Gemini and Pisces energy as well. Okay. Spirits, like, they're putting you through difficult situations. Okay. You really think like, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why am I like suffering? Like, but the thing is, you asked for strength. So spirit's putting you through hard times for you to gain more strength. You asked for guidance. Spirit's putting you around energies that are giving you guidance, but you're just not listening all the way. Okay. You're asking for discipline, to stay more motivated. This is why you're feeling lazy all the time. Okay. You may feel like, oh my God, I'm lazy today. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? Spirit's putting this energy up on you. Okay. The first thing is the upside alchemist, the upside down alchemist. Okay. A lot of y'all are natural healers. Okay. You have nothing but abundant energy that you give to others. A lot of times you overgive. Okay. Spirit's asking you to quit over giving to the wrong energies. All right. You need to put that energy back into yourself. A lot of y'all are getting distracted and causing a lot of disharmony within yourself from the people that you are dealing with. So relationships, friendships, heavy on relationships and friendships. You are occupying your time with the wrong individuals who do not match your energy. Now, can I ask you a question, collective? When you're not in a relationship and when you self-isolate, are you not more productive? Are you not more focused on your business? Are you not more focused on yourself? Are you not more keying in when you're not going out? That's the whole point. Spirit's like, all right, you don't want to listen to me. I'm going to keep making shit more difficult to the point where you get back on track and when you get focused within yourself so that you can get to your purpose and what you was here for, with your God-given talent that you had. Okay? Spirit's really asking you to really correct this right now, okay? You're getting too distracted and you wonder why your life is going the way that it is. Because a lot of times, collective, you're not leaving you're asking for people to God remove the people that are not, spirit of the tree. You're asking are you asking the Most High to remove individuals that are no good to you? Once they do, or they show you who they are, you go back. You go back. You go back. And a lot of it has to do with familiar energy. And this is what Spirit's really trying to get you out of, familiar energy. Familiar energy is which keeps you at that job that you don't like no more. Familiar energy is which keeps you in that relationship that you know that was long overdue for you to walk out. Okay. Familiar energy is, how can I put it? Negative energy wants to keep you comfortable. Negative energy wants to keep you in the same spot, the same mindset, the same thing, because they don't want that growth to happen, because they know once you reach your full potential that God has given you, there's no stopping. There's no stopping. There's no stopping whatsoever. And when I say a lot of you are in that familiar energy, like I'm afraid to go out and see what's new, but I know it's in my heart to go out and see what's new, but I'm scared of going out and see what's new. You got to get over that. Spirit says you got to get over that now. You got to get over it. Spirit, what's the energy coming? Once you get over that, the witch card come up. I wasn't like this, I had to create who I am. You have to create who you want to be. Okay. A lot of y'all come from a lot of trauma. So a lot of negative energy. Maybe you wasn't shown love the way that you were supposed to. Definitely get in, actually both ends, mother energy, absent father, heavy, mother energy, not showing a lot of compassion, not showing a lot of love, not showing a lot of familiar. You self-isolate a lot, okay? Spirit has been putting you around a lot of energies to learn from, okay? You could be around a lot of Pisces energy for the vibration, to learn how to forgive. Around a lot of Aquarius to learn how to forgive as well. Spirit says when somebody loves you, they're willing to change the things that make you feel uncomfortable. But if you do not set the boundaries, how can they know that? It has a two-way street, collective, and I feel like that's the learning lesson here with family members, friendships. You can't assume that somebody knows what you want. You have to communicate that. And then once you communicate that and they still choose to move faulty, that's when you create distance. A lot of times you don't have to cut off energy unless it is needed, meaning very toxic energy. They doing it multiple times. They do not prioritize your feelings. Now, have your discernment when I say this, okay? But Spirit's really trying to shift you into your soul family, okay? Your soul relationship, your soul mate. You know what I'm saying? And you're going through these different, don't look at it as like, dang, why did I get up in this messed up relationship? Take what you're supposed to learn out of it. Did you learn something out of it? In your last relationship, I learned how to communicate better. In my last relationship, I learned not to leave so quick. This is going to make you better for your next relationship, okay? Sometimes there's energy to make things work, to work it out, and then sometimes it's caused from endings if there is no change, okay? But the top part is communication. Communication is key. Communication is key. Communication is what's going to get you to the next. Even communicating with the Most High. Spirit says you're refusing to acknowledge this dark night of the soul. You're refusing to really dig in deeper. Now, you did a lot of shadow work, collective. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've done a lot of learning. But Spirit says it's even more deeper than what you know. Even especially through the subconscious. Some of you need counseling, therapy. What I go through, love it. Even with me being heavy into spirituality, I needed that extra boom. Because education is everything. Knowledge is everything. This is how we evolve. Okay. There's some things that you might not know that, a specialist might know, or, anybody that you feel comfortable that specializes in that type of field. But Spirit says you need to acknowledge the triggers. You need to acknowledge the trauma. And this is what's going to make you better moving forward. You can't fully get into your divine self. Once you heal from childhood, you have to put the shadow work in. You have to, when I say shadow work, I mean internal healing, accountability. Regardless if a relationship has gone wrong or not, what have you done in that relationship? That was wrong. Regardless, family member, relationship, friendship, you have to take accountability on everything. When I was at that job that I didn't like, or what did I do that I could have did better in? What could I did better moving forward? This is how you take accountability. This is how you take shadow work. What are my triggers? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like this when I'm in a relationship? Why do I feel like this in a relationship? Where does paranoia come from? I need to go back to why I go through this. And 9 times out of 10, when you talk to a specialist or you talk to a counselor, they're able to hit on it. But Spirit's like, quit avoiding the dark night of the soul. Get through that shit. It's hard to take accountability. I promise it is. This is somebody that even when my son passed away, that I had to look at stuff like, could I have been a better mother in this? Yeah, I could have. Could I, paid attention a little bit more of this? Yeah, I could have. I should have. You know what I'm saying? I should have did it. And this is reflecting me to be a better parent